Hi guys, it's Josh live, Coney Island Beach. It's a cool night. I should have brought a windbreaker sweater. I got a feeling like the temperature's gonna drop in like an hour. Should have brought a sweater. Some boats by the water. It's Thursday night. It's kind of quiet. Not too many people on the beach. At 8:30 on a Thursday. Let's pause just for a second. Just a parachute jump. I always start here and I walk my mile, so I'm gonna walk a mile down the beach. And then walk back. So, 2 more weeks to go in summer school at Chang Learning. And trying not to get my feet wet. The tide's coming in, it feels like. It is high tide. You can't see the wall of rocks here. And we have a full moon out over the water. Very beautiful full moon. Good visibility. It's an iPhone 11, so the image kind of sucks. Let's see if we can do better than that. Zoom in on the moon. Not really. There it is. There's the moon. So I'm going to walk a mile out to Brighton Beach. Then walk back. Hope you guys are enjoying this. You want to give a shout out in chat. Still some kids in the water. Very few. Throwing a ball up and down as the sun goes down. Some beach ball or something. There's a few boats. New York waterways. And off we go. So I'm wondering if there's a dock that I can bike to. And then hop on with my bike and then like go to Manhattan and go by bike. Got some girls here. Doing some selfies. Alright. It's the Wonder Wheel. Luna Park. Just gonna clean up the lens. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. Just going for a mile walk. Down the beach at sunset here. This is New York City. So yeah. Jude, thanks for saying hi tonight. It's 8:34 New York time. Thanks again for the thumbs up, guys. Please do a follow, like and subscribe. You can see I put up some ring juggling videos, latest posts. I haven't been doing much math, but I'm thinking of offering my math courses for free online in the fall. Looks like I got a movie night tonight. Oh snap, because the movie screen's up. So if you walk by, maybe we'll check out and see what movie is on. It might be movie night Thursday. I think I see an image on the screen, so I think it is. So most of the folks still here checking it out. It's a little colder than other nights, but it's a nice New York night. Sandcastle with a moat. Square castle. Square moat. Is that a hermit crab? There's a garbage. It's a garbage bag. Some say hermit crabs. I don't know what movie is playing, but we'll check it out on the way back. Maybe we can see it on the screen. I thought these were drones. And maybe they are, but they might be helicopters or airplanes. But why would airplanes fly this low? They've got to be drones, right? Why are they so far in, though? Those might be cop drones. They're only a few hundred feet out, and they're kind of bright, like $5,000 drones. You see them there? Maybe they're telling ships like not to come too close to shore or something. I don't know what it is. There's two of them. Two of them over the water. The higher one and the lower one. And they're not even a half a mile out at sea. I've never noticed that before here at Coney Island, drones like that far out. Maybe there's a boat. All right, now this one's heading away, and that one's still hovering. Maybe it's his. Maybe it's that dude. That's kind of far out there. That's a good range. It's this dude one of these dudes on the beach, and the cops didn't stop it. There's two kind of drones here. Maybe this one will turn left. It's moving. I think that's a cop drone. Pretty sure. How's it going? Demetrio Castro, what's up? Joey's World. Is there a shark in the water? No sharks. Not too many people here. Some couples enjoying their walk together. Some happy couples. Other than that, families are wrapping it up. Some dates here. Nice lilting laugh. A young lady. All right, on we go. So we're about at the aquarium, so we're almost at 2/10 of a mile. I have the spaced out right. Most of the families are behind us. Do not go in the water. Oh, you've seen a shark at night? Not too many. Not too many. Dun, 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 dun. I think that's the Tron music though. It's not Jaws. It's a mix of Jaws and Tron. Samurai Mammy says hi. Hola. Alright, it's an interesting handle. Are you Japanese and Latino? Are you J-Lo? Japanese Latino. Alright, on we go. It's a little windy. It's maybe in the high 70s, low 80s still. So that is a drone. That low one. Someone's controlling that. Evening. Yeah, that's a big cop drone, I think. This one that's blinking. I guess they have to watch the beach. So they have to follow the beach population. It's for our security. There's probably a camera on me right now as I film it. As the sun goes down. There's two. There's the blue one and there's the red one. That one flies kind of fast. Yeah, that's a cop drone. They're really high quality, like $10,000 drones. That one's a big one. I mean, it looks like it could carry a body if it needed to. That's a big ass drone. I'm back, and also shark in the water. That was just a joke. Okay. These drones are no joke. I know that in like Asia on the beaches, they have crazy large drones like this one. They're like as much as a car, but they can carry like a body if they need to. Emergency. And then firefighters in China, in some countries, also use drones. They use drones to put out fires in high-rise buildings, like these apartments on the left. They can fly like to the 20th or 30th floor easily now. That seems crazy to me. Yeah, this one That's definitely a cop drone. This is a first in my experience. After sunset, seeing officer drones patrolling the beach, seeing who's still, families are still here. There's no announcement like in Times Square, the robot that they have these little robots. If it gets too crowded, they'll say shit like, please move along and go home or you will be arrested for disorderly conduct. They have like those robots. It gets too crowded. This is just patrolling. Makes me feel safer. These are just patrol drones. That's kind of cool. That one's almost at the boardwalk. The one by the grill, that's one on the left. That one's going right to the boardwalk. They have these white vans and these other cop SUVs that they can land on. Maybe they have another station over there to recharge. But that one's going straight into the city. That's a big ass drone. These ones are still out there. And I guess also, if you have your own private boat, and you come too close to shore, like for the fireworks on Fridays, they're doing drills for them too. They have to identify yourself, go on like a CB radio, and like, be like, yeah, identify yourself. You just have to say your boat number, your boat license number. Where do you hail from? I'm sure it's all computerized now. You know what I never saw was that Tom Hanks movie with the pirates. Can't remember the name of that one. Or like the Somali pirates take over the ship. He's the captain. Never saw that movie. But now with all the drone tech, it's a whole different world, y'all. It's getting dark. There's still people sitting up in the lifeguard stations. Just chilling. You never know what stories people had, you know? Today I bought my trade ticket. My father passed away this month. Surprisingly, I didn't even get to say goodbye. My dad passed away unexpectedly, and he was a good dad, you know. He really was a good dad. And he was having a funeral. He's having military rights. He was in the Navy. He was a Navy officer. So some Navy men are coming out next week. They're having a service outside the church where friends are gathering. So I probably want to film that. My dad was so understated about his military career. I mean, he was an officer, so you have to do like 2 years of training in schools and then deployment. He was in the Middle East. He was in Asia patrolling. He did two years of tours. But then when you're an officer, you know, you have to go to candidate school. You have to go to officer school out in Arlington or whatever. I mean, down south. Arlington, Langley, you go to Texas. I mean, you have to go around to these different bases to train and to pass these tests. And he's always very humble about it. He's always like, no, I'm one of the smaller guys. You know, just hailing from New York. And he went all over the world with the Navy. Then they asked him, you know, because it's the U.S., you know, after his second tour, would you like to continue, officer? Would you like, well, and they offer him a big package, you know. They offer him a new weapon. They offer him new accommodations, that upgrade in pay. And Dad opted out, came back to New York, said he'd like to go to law school. After the Navy, he kept trying law school. And he worked in Wall Street for a little while, married a woman, nice Jewish woman, had a daughter. And then he went to law school, became a lawyer. But I'm a child. I'm his firstborn son from his second marriage. So then he remarried, got divorced. There's three of us, and yeah, he had a very successful law practice in Manhattan. He did some military law. He retired. A lot of civil rights law. He's a good dad. What can I tell you? Are they really playing volleyball still? So, I'm still kind of in shock. I'm in so much shock, I'm like not picking out letters from dad or photos. I'm just lighting candles, saying a few prayers. But I'm not even trying to delve through like my memory bank of the good things dad did and his good works in life. More drones. Dad was a first responder with the church after 9/11. So he gave out coffee, like St. Paul's, like down to ground zero. They gave him construction helmets. They put the like that Archimedean symbol, that cross from like the up at the Cathedral of St. John the Divine. They came down, handed out coffee. He's already in his 60s when that happened. And he gave it out to the firemen and police workers and officers, and they're investigating the damn fallen towers. Crazy. All right, we'll keep going. And here are some of the Trump apartments. And yeah, it's dark. So dude sitting on a log by himself, having a smoke. There's nobody around. Creepy. I'll keep walking. At least I have you guys. If anything happens, I don't want some dumb shit to happen here during a freaking YouTube stream. All right, thanks for the third thumbs up. How's it going? We are a little more than halfway through the walk. And gonna keep going here. Someone's standing here by themselves. Or is that a couple? They're just chilling. And, anyway, I had a good dad. He's a good guy. One of the good guys. All right, we're gonna keep going. Here's another lifeguard stand. Like in video games, when you walk into a city and you're on a quest to become a magician or a paladin or whatever, or a fighter, or a lawful good fighter. I was picked a good character. Oh, it's almost high tide. And you walk into the city because you're supposed to find the person that will give you clues on where you're supposed to go with your quest. Oh, speak with the innkeeper. The innkeeper will get you in touch with the mayor. The mayor will tell more about the dragon that you need to see or something like that. But if you talk with these like NPCs, the non-player characters that are just randomly on the side streets and stuff, they say like funny, they tell like her sad stories as to why they're there. As I look out over the vast sand dunes here, there are just people sitting by themselves in the dark. There was some sad story or a breakup or lost their girlfriend or like me, lost a family member. They're here on Coney Island Beach. I hear some sounds up ahead. People whistling. But we're not at the volleyball yet. How's it going? But I hear some voices up ahead. Nobody's fishing. I'll bet the drones can have heat maps. So they probably have infrared. So they can see what human bodies are here as well. But to my left, I see someone shaking out a blanket or some shit. Is that a flag? I see someone like they're shaking out a blanket ahead. I see a couple on the left, just chilling in the sand. Or are they humping in the sand? I don't know. I'm not going towards them. I'm gonna keep going. See a couple. See someone straight ahead. A woman, I think. Is that the same woman? I think it is. Just walking by herself. All right. Nice white blouse. See another person or two right in front of me. One with a dog. Should put my a fisherman. There's a fisherman. Hi, how's it going? Hello. Okay, that's it done, yeah. Looked Russian. I'm part Russian. Oops. Nope, no report. Just gonna keep going. I think we're almost at the shadows. My eyes are just into the dark. I see two there, one there. See another two here. See another two there. Because they're packing up from volleyball or walking their dogs. That dude's still fishing by himself. No tide? Not too much. It's pretty calm. Waters are pretty calm. Air smells great. There's another huge friggin' drone going over that building. These drones are large, dude. I'm gonna get my feet wet. That one that just went over the building. It's like a 20. It's like a this one right here. To the left of the building, and it's coming towards us, actually. I gotta take a leak really badly. Now I see some people still here. 1, 2. But again, it feels like those NPCs. I see 1, 2. Someone on the beach walking towards me. Got my feet wet. There's someone else. Weird, right? I have a flashlight. Should buy a flashlight. I gotta take a whiz. I feel like taking a piss right here. I see someone in the lifeguard stand and sitting in the dark. And I gotta make the turn left. So this is almost my mile. Usually I turn earlier where that fisherman was. But so then I cut across the sand. Volleyball games are over. Got a couple sitting here. I gotta pee really badly all of a sudden. Is that bathroom open? Should I just pee right here on the sand? That's a couple. I gotta pee so fucking badly all of a sudden. Crap. What should I do? Should I just pee right here and keep walking? Should I do that? There's someone sitting in the sand. What should I do here? gotta pee really badly. No tide. You see the sand tracks? Hey guys, feels like it's gonna rain. That's a flag blowing in the wind. Right across the station, there's a tent under it. Someone's tenting out there tonight. There's a tent under there. Someone set up. I'm gonna leave them alone. Unless it's a fuck tent. Could be a couple's tent. No one would know. It's not rocking. But sometimes these guys, they set up their DJ station there. So that might be a party tent. But I'm not gonna go over there. I'll give them their moment, I suppose. I used to street perform, and one weekend saw these teenagers, and they set up a blue tent, and you could hear like the moans, and you could see like the rhythm of them, like, you know, and there were like 3 or 4 of them outside the tent on the road laughing. This was like by the carousel, and they were like screwing right there in Central Park with hundreds of people walking by. They just set up a friggin' tent on a hill, and whether it was an act or not wasn't the point. It was just so ridiculous because there's like these laughing, obnoxious teenagers like, go, go, go. And they just set up this little blue tent for a couple up on the hill. And you could hear the squeaking and moaning, like they were really doing it. Whether it was an act or not, it didn't seem like they were really, like at a hotel, they were really screwing while their friends waited outside for them to finish. Maybe there was a dare or there was a money thing, but they totally went through with it. I didn't stick around to see anyone come out of the tent, see if it was some hot couple or something, but that shit happens in New York, you know. Looking back at Coney Island, we did a mile, and we're going back. Yeah, I haven't seen too much of that at night for my ear, because I used to sleep in the park, you know, when I was a kid, and I carried like a machete, you know. So I was a juggler. I'd stay up all night just so I could get the spot for the day. This is in the 90s when it was really worth it to get there either before sunrise or the night before. It was just financially worth it, as the tips were just quite good at the zoo or at the carousel at the zoo. So I could pay my rent. It was like, this is rent money, you know. And I wasn't getting many gigs. I was new to the scene. But, you know, I could do quite well in the 90s in New York as a street juggler. So, I mean, they'd be home guys and they come up and they'd think, you know, this little Chinese boy, and they'd ask for back rubs and shit like that, like these perverts. But I had my machete, so they'd leave me the fuck alone. But they do weird shit, like they were total homeless freaks out there, so they would roll over on their backs like an alley cat. Oh, you don't want to give me a massage and shit. I'm like, dude, stay the fuck away from me. I'm doing this. And it was scary, but I never felt like in imminent danger. I always felt like, dude, you don't want to fuck with me. You're like 45 years old and I'm like 20. And this knife is rather large. Like, it wouldn't be difficult to defend myself. Anyway, here's the tent I was talking about. It's under here. It's rocking. It's quiet. All right, we're gonna move on. So, we're in Brighton Beach, and we're gonna head back to no volleyball players today. Gonna head back to my bike and check out the movie. It's quiet, it's nice. Family's here, it's a good vibe. And I grew up with grandma, great grandmas. Yeah, so I mentioned So this is kind of a nicely set up. Just here, gonna play some night games. Thursday night, nicely set up court. It's kind of nice, huh? Yeah, this is kind of nice, and the light's not bad. You just need a few floodlights. Have some type of LED vests and headgear. It's kind of fun. They should get a glow ball. Glow volleyball. They have those glow and dark volleyballs. Oh, they have skills. It's 4-on-4. It's their serve, right? He wants aced. Yeah. That's still the serve. They're getting smashed. Good effort. A for effort. Good serves. These two are upset. They can really play. Like seven zilch. He's happy. They're rotating. Ace. Oh, good serve. Yeah, that was a good point. Have some LED frisbees. I never thought about that. That was probably a thing on the night beach parties in Venice or in Cali, in Silicon Valley. LED frisbees were invented a long time ago, probably. Draw. I never thought about that as a kid. I didn't go to the beach that often. All right, we are leaving Brighton Beach. We're gonna keep going, guys. Thanks to Snap and Samu. Top fans says here. In terms of watch time and content, thank you guys. All right, we're gonna walk past the apron here. Should be great for like a freestyle BMX jam session or skateboard mini contest. It's so wide. Could do like Brooklyn Banks is back. They had a big BMX and skate thing. I guess you could Google that on YouTube or Hulu or whatever social media you use. Thanks again for subscribing to my YouTube channel here. I'm still floating at about 1,100 subscribers, and I don't know what to do to get a boost here. If I should, according to YouTube AI, I should do anti-drug campaigns. Those are my top commented ones, like the Mr. T public service announcements and Mike David Hasselhoff saying at my age I should create short video content following the public service announcements of Mr. T, David Hasselhoff, and other television stars of the 80s. What did they do? How was their impact? They're saying I should make short videos on that. What it lead to in terms of work, in terms of impact on the community. But like to this day, I mean, they're getting hundreds of thousands of views. I mean, to this day, people remember the Mr. T. If you grew up in the city, the Mr. T anti-drug stuff, and that he was a bouncer. He was like a Marine. It was turned out to be Army. He was in the Army. And that he was a bouncer and at clubs. And every time a chain was lost, a gold chain was not claimed and lost and found, they gifted to him as like a side tip. So he had all those gold chains around his neck, and he became a personality and led to the A-team and stuff like that. But what was the impact? Did he go to these ghettos and say, come on kids, don't do drugs, stay strong. Don't do drugs, stay in school. You know, Mr. T the problem was David Hasselhoff was like, you know, kid, what should we say? Drugs are bad news. Don't do drugs, right? That was Knight Rider. It's a popular. He was like a vigilante for justice. He was like a good guy with this high-tech car, and and he was caught like doing dope or coke or some shit right after he did the PSA. It was such a bad thing in the press. Like the TV show ended. He went to Germany. He became a rock star instead. And he became crazy popular in Germany, like made millions and millions of dollars. Became a superstar after that. But it was like so sad as a kid. I remember being like, oh, like heartbreaking moment when this cool dude, this cool TV star was caught like smoking a bag or snorting coke somewhere. I know it was big on the news. Look it up. But anyway, that's what YouTube is telling me to make. I don't want to make that content like 80s retro stuff. They're saying that according to my population metrics, that's what I should do. They don't say that I should make more math videos, juggling videos, tours, walks on the beach. They say that I should do 80s retro when stars do like a public service announcement. My mom used to do that for Channel 13. She was one of the after-school voices. This is PBS. Or PBS will be right back after this commercial break. Those kind of PSAs. All right. keep going. These old benches are just like the old park benches in Central Park. The exact same design, like 70s and 80s. I'm just chilling. These are just the boys. I think they're just smoking a blunt. Oh, they're tearing up more of these boards. We're not even at the aquarium yet. I'm telling you guys, there's an underground city here. Right here. Floorboards, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's hilarious, man. Found a rock they're throwing. No, I'm not into that. They're just smoking up. Yeah, but a lot of these boards were damaged from the marathon. They should decide. They should put down plywood like this before the marathon. It would save the boardwalk. Put down plywood sheets. So the runners run on plywood sheets. That's the solution. We do that in other races around the world. Here are the epic handball courts. Alright, on we go. All right, so I'm gonna keep going, and I hope you're having a good one, guys. It's a nice quiet walk here on Coney Island Boardwalk. We're on West 5th Street, and tonight I locked my bike up at about 16th Street. So we have like 11 more blocks to go. It's a really nice weather vane here with the big fish and seahorse and stuff. And I'm telling you, there's a secret world down there. Several layers deep of municipal storage places, maybe emergency rations for the Coney Island community. I have no idea. Secret tunnels for the president or the mayor. Heaven forbid there's a nuclear holocaust or something. Or floods. There's emergency bunkers down there, I'm telling you. There's just all these large gray walls and generators down there. So I got my book bag on. I'm going to keep walking. And hope you're having a good day. I think it's those same teenagers. Maybe they're having a bad trip. I don't want them following me. I don't want to meet these guys. Just 3 or 4 of them. They're just acting stupid. They have a rock, though. I don't want to get hit by that rock. Peter is the rock, right? Jesus, don't throw the rock. Maybe they're having a... having a religious moment or something. Two Orthodox ladies just sitting and talking. Well, let me keep going. So, the bike is locked up. You see the parachute in the distance, and the Coney Island rods. It's getting late. It's 9:20, but folks are still on some of the rods. And I don't like the sound of those voices at the aquarium. Those are the sea lions. Arr! 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 We're feeding the sea lions. 9 o'clock. Something. They're making noise. I wonder if there's an intruder. I wonder if those kids jumped the fence to play with the sea lions. That wouldn't be good. Don't throw rocks at the sea lions, kids. You'll get arrested. I never ever thought about jumping in the zoo, Central Park, past the guards, messing with the animals, ever. When I was staying there in the park. Ever, I never thought of that. Oh, here we're almost at the movie. Let's see how many people are out here for the movie. All right. On we go, right? Looks like it's friggin' SpongeBob. It is. It's friggin'. There's a SpongeBob anime real life movie. It's SpongeBob SquarePants. I don't believe it. Change your perspective. SpongeBob SquarePants. Maybe it's just one cartoon. Who's that under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. I forgot they made a SpongeBob movie. He was so popular. Look, New York waterways. More cop drones. Probably with heat maps. You can see the weirdos on their beach blankets in the dark, or the mourners, or the homeless. It's a beautiful night to make out with a girlfriend on a beach blanket. Maybe they do that after dark. They have couples that are doing it on the beach. The cops are just have all this infrared image, but they just let them screw. I'll bet you $100 that's true. They don't come down and say, get a fucking hotel, all right? You've been at it for 2 hours. Get a hotel. All right, we're walking past the education hall. Oh my God, it's SpongeBob. 9:20. Sometimes when people sit on a bench like that and play rap music, I think it's just like they're about to split a $50 bag of illegal substances or get getting ready for a night of fun. Look, the Wonder Wheel. Can't believe it's SpongeBob. Folks are here with their kids. Snap is SpongeBob. Wow, a lot of families. Patrick!
Hay un palo y el alambre
Señor,
está arriba como que está
¿eh?
pinchando.
Yo no sé. It's 2 teeth. Where's buck teeth?
Shut up and look at the screen. The bird's right. Look, it be the tear of the goofy goobers.
Goopy groupers. Oh no.
On three, Patrick. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hey, it's lighter than I thought.
Alright. So, so hungry. See, the expert and the apprentice are here. They're on these thing there for sale. Oh, hungry. I feel like a burger. I was standing out at the Wonder Wheel. Alright. I could clip that. That was pretty high definition. It's the same guy. This guy catches them like more than 2 out of 3 times, the dude with the base bat. The apprentice, he catches like 1 out of 5. But the dude with the baseball cap, he's got the skills. Well, there he is. He is here. The apprentice and the matter. He doesn't have a cart. He's just got a little shopping cart. All right, 9:26. Nope, 9:28. Marley. Is that live? That sounds live. Can't be. Oh, it's not. Can't be. I wonder if the baseball game's still going on. This is the beach shop, and this little alley used to be Shriek. And that's a walkway. You can stand here with a BB gun, shoot the freak. Shoot the freak. And they have little lockers here now and stuff that you can rent for $1 or $2. Go to the beach with your loved ones. Have a good life. Those good lives. Alright, I'm gonna keep going. Right? Right? Will you or won't he, right? I'm starting to get carpal tunnel in my thumb, right, on my thumbs. My left thumb, from passing clubs with the guy in Washington Square Park. But my right thumb is hyperextended from 5 in one hand with rings, I think. So you just gotta be careful as you get older, you know? Just try my best, right? You know what I'm saying? Just try my best. You should always try your best. Do you understand? Do you understand now? You should always try your best. Hey, thundercloud, thunderbolt. All right, sounds good. Thunderbolt. My sister does documentaries. She had a documentary, Latin. Tito Puente and the Latin Kings or something like that, in the Latin. It's a really good documentary. Apparently says. But the latest one, she just went up for a Grammy. I don't know if it's that one or if it's Curtis Mayfield. One of them's up for the Grammy Awards, which will be soon. I wish her good luck. My big sister, she works very hard. She has a daughter, she's half Puerto Rican. So shout out to them. Thanks again to my brother for helping me with the move, and hope my brother's well and he's enjoying Hawaii with the kids. I haven't been out there because, you know, too busy working. And although I don't have much in life after years on the street with a successful street show, I have my health, you know. I was blessed with good parents, good intelligent parents, blessed with work. I mean, I have a master's degree in math. I guess I'll just keep walking, you know. Keep trying. Alright, I guess I'll keep trying, right? It's 9:31 p.m. And on we go. On we go. So I forgot my kryptonite lock, so that's why I didn't lock it by the pier. Even though there were some officers there, the light's out on that actually light where I usually lock it up next to. So someone's lighting fireworks. So I locked it up here, opposite the carousel. Anyway, yeah, I have blessings in life, you know, and you gotta count your blessings. The lights are on for the baseball game. I don't hear any roar in the crowd, but it's pretty quiet for a Thursday night, you know. All right. So wherever you are, I'm signing off now. Later, skaters. I'm hopping on my Trek electric bike. It's got a Class 1 hub. I do not recommend it. It comes and goes, but when it's riding, it's pretty top speed, about 20, 22 on the downhills. I'm out of here, guys. Get home safe, later, skaters. Thanks for the 4 thumbs up. Thanks for the comments. Joey's World. Sumi Uon. Jude. Thanks, you guys. Signing off here at 9:30.